Have you ever wondered what life would be like if you lived off the grid on a remote island in the wilderness? You wake up to a world of peace and solitude. The morning sun casting shadows across the ice-crusted lake in shades of gold and silver. Your breath hangs in the crisp, frozen air. The only sounds are the creaking of the trees in the cold and the distant call of a raven. No traffic, no deadlines, just the deep silence of winter. You take a slow breath, exhale, and thank God that you've left the noise, the chaos, and the stress behind. Winter has settled in here at the island. The lake ice has thickened into a solid, unbroken sheet, wrapping the island in its quiet embrace. The forest stands silent beneath a deep blanket of snow. The short, dark days of December and January are behind us. Now, with each passing day, the sun climbs a little higher, lingers a little longer, and in the crisp winter air, there's a quiet promise. Not yet, but soon, spring is on its way.
Good morning, Lando.
Good morning, everybody. Another beautiful day here. It was extremely cold last night, minus 22, 23. And over the last couple hours, it's been warming up to, I don't know, it's only about minus 10 now, which is downright balmy. So we're going to use the time to collect some firewood. We've been burning through firewood faster than we did a couple years ago. And we're not 100% sure why. Well, partially because we're running two stoves. Ours and Dan's, that obviously is one difference, although he does have a supply of his own wood, but comes knocking for some good dry birch every once in a while, which I don't blame him. That's the best stuff. But also our door, the glass on our stove door shifted a little bit, and it's got a little hairpin crack on it, which allows air in, so you can't fully get it airtight. What happens then is it burns through the wood a little faster than it should. But Carol mentioned last week our plans. We're in the market. We're looking for a new airtight stove. We just don't know yet exactly what kind. A lot of you have suggested ceramic stoves, and we've been looking into that. They're pretty cool. We want to make sure, though, that it has a cooking capability on it, like an oven and a stove top, because we figure we're generating all that heat to warm up the cabin, but we could boil water on there. We could even cook a meal and not use as much propane. So that's where our thoughts are going. But we do need some more wood, and we might end up, well, let's see, we're second week of February. We have enough to get through February, but we'll need more for March, and then April we use a little bit, not quite as much. So we may have to order in another load, but first we're going to scour the island and see what we have laying around. I think there's more than we think. So I'm going to start up the Snow Dog. The Snow Dog is great for crawling around through small trails and just, you know, dragging loads of wood and things like that. It's a bit of a tractor, a workhorse out there. So yeah, we'll get that going. And what do you think? Do you think Lando wants a little run first?
Maybe. This is good condition.
We might take Lando for a run, and then we'll get pick up the chainsaws and equipment and go get some wood. You want to go for a run, Lando? I'll take that as a yes. It's so deep. You can barely turn around, Lando. I hit a patch of super deep snow. I'm not stuck, but I'm on an angle, so I got to try to level it out and then head back. I think Lando's already headed back. There we go. Alright, well, Lando had fun anyway. Got a little bit stuck there, but we're back now. Time to get some work done. No more fun and games, Lando. I hope you feel good, though. The deep snow is really good exercise for him. Alright. Alright, we're taking the chainsaw and a bunch of other gear. We had a tree come down, blew down in one of the windstorms, and that's on our pathway. We'll start with that because first of all we got to clear the pathway, but it seems like it might be good firewood as well.
I just picked up the chainsaw tool just in case we need to tighten the chain or put more bar oil in it. But yeah, I love this kind of work, and today you couldn't have asked for a nicer day. It's still kind of cool, which is good when you're, you know, working hard and moving logs and cutting. But yeah, I'm excited about this. This is like right up my alley, and like I said, my favorite type of work.
Well, that's deep snow in here. And when you're in the bush, the snow falls straight down and the wind can't get at it, so it just builds up and builds up. But this thing crawls through it pretty good. This is the tree I'm talking about for now. It's a big old spruce, it looks like. Completely dead, so it'll be good kindling, good fast burning wood. And it took out a birch on its way down. We'll have to see if the birch was dead. It must have been, or it probably wouldn't have snapped that easily. And that'll be good firewood. If it's not dead, it'll be good for next year.
Lichen. That's great fire starter. Should collect a whole bunch.
Gas. Empty. I can't say I share Phil's excitement for doing hard labor in the forest, but I don't mind doing it. That's my take. I don't see it as a fun pastime, but it's got to be done.
This firewood will heat us up twice. Ha 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 ha.
All right, so we cleared the path and started cutting into that spruce, and we'll come back and get the rest of that later. We are mostly in a search for hardwood initially, so we want to use our time to see if we can find hardwood, and then we can come back and get the rest of this. So my next goal is to get up the path here, the deep snow. There's a few more obstacles we'll have to cut out of the way, but yeah, come with us. Let's go find some birch. This birch tree is dead. We're going to cut it down and see if it's punky, meaning partially rotten, then it's no good for firewood. We're hoping it's still got some integrity to the wood, and then we can cut it up and split it. The danger with old dead trees is something breaks off this way, you're trying to fell it that way, and it breaks back and comes down and hits you. That's why you always got to wear a helmet. Hard hat. At least the base of the tree looks pretty solid. Yeah, this part's good. So we'll just cut up pieces about a foot in size. Collecting and processing firewood is hard work. There's no doubt about that. It starts with identifying and marking dead trees, then safely felling them, bucking off the branches, cutting them into firewood-sized chunks, loading, hauling, splitting, and finally stacking the wood. As my dad used to say, firewood warms you more than once. When you cut it, when you split it, and again on a cold winter's night as you sit by the fire. And maybe that's why there's such a deep sense of satisfaction in it. All that effort, all that work, it makes the warmth feel earned. It keeps out the cold winter winds and fills the cabin with a comfort you can't quite put into words.
What a beauty day, though. Come on, Lando, you get yours. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, where'd you go? Not home. Good boy. Whoa! He's missing the point of putting it in here. I hear that woodpecker pecking away. Come on. I think he's taking it home. So he knows what we're doing. But just a few more pieces, and then we'll probably get a rope and pull down that one birch I was talking to you guys about last week. That's just bent in half and it's a bit dangerous, so I don't know if we'll use it for firewood, but at least it'll be down safely on the ground.
That's probably a good load though.
Yeah. All those.
You drill it? I could probably smack it, but let's see. With your eyeballs.
Yep. He's coming. He's getting
Wow. Try to get the black one off.
Now that you've loosened it.
Hopefully.
Try my hand a bit. Right. That was real fun.
Fairly tight, eh?
Yeah.
might have froze. Oh, you got it, Pete.
Oh, nice.
It's under so much pressure.
Oh, we should have released the pressure. Well done, Pete. Just think in a couple of months, this will be open water again. Crazy. Right now there's a good foot of ice.
Nice.
Good job, everyone.
Now for some thrilling science.
That's nice and warm.
Time storm.
But it's a necessary
So really,
thing for the
it's
whole
a thing,
universe,
as we
not
speak,
black
that's very-
holes. That was
and we can
huge
detect that
collapsing,
now.
you know, and stuff. And then he was like, well, it'd have to be this.
Hey guys, Carol and I are just gonna run into town and do laundry. As you know, in the summer we can do laundry here, but not in the winter. So we just stockpile it for 2 weeks, and then when we realize we're wearing the same stuff every day, we go, wow, we better get to town and do laundry. So we're gonna zip up there, and they have a little little restaurant in the inn, and while the laundry's being done, we're gonna just grab something to eat and work on our plans for 2025. So yeah, gotta warm up the machine, and we'll be going across the lake shortly.
Hey, there's a bag too. The red one.
So we just put the laundry in the machines. There's only one laundromat in this little town, of course, and I think there's 6 machines and 3 of them are out of order. So we're gonna do our best with what we have. We're heading over to the inn. We're gonna order our food. By then the laundry should be done and ready to throw into the dryers, which we'll quickly transfer, and then we'll come back and eat our food. So while in town, we also stopped at the post office to pick up some packages that we've been waiting for.
So I'm really hoping that this is my winter boots. I keep ordering some and then they just don't fit right. And so it's been kind of a cold winter. I have some from, last year, but I just didn't like the way they fit. Ta-da! Yay! Feels like Christmas. I don't know what that heavy. Oh! And this is my hitch, which is awesome, for the snowmobile. So now I can pull a trailer and not have to use the perfect bungee, even though that held up really good. Now I will be warm. So what I like about these is that they fit really nice in snowshoes and really lightweight. And they go to minus 45, I believe. And they're just a really easy on-off boot. So I had tried one on in town and they just didn't have my right size. So yeah, I like it. Nice tread. Keep the water out and the snow out. So
Carol got boots and a hitch, and I got 2 packages, 5 terabytes of data storage, and I got another one, so 10 terabytes. All of our external drives are full, so this is going to come in real handy. last couple of weeks, we've been towing the snowmobile trailer here using a bungee, which is from a company called The Perfect Bungee. They actually gave us these probably 7 or 8 years ago when we went to our first Overland Expo. We met the guy that started the company, and we've been using them to tie down gear and equipment for all these years. In fact, this would have been the original he gave us, and one of the originals, and it's still as strong as ever. We'd wrap it around this bar a couple times, and that'd be enough to tow everything out, but it's not a proper setup, obviously. So Carol ordered a universal snowmobile hitch here, tow hitch, and it fits over top here. So I'm going to install that today, and then from now on we'll be towing properly. So this fits over here, and it's quite easy to install. You just got to find the center, and then there's a couple of bolts here, and I'll get those started and then crank them tight, and that should be all there is to it for towing. And this bar goes back. That got bent, so I'm gonna have to bend this back down, and it would then slide over the toe, and then the bolt goes through it. Yeah, so on this bar there's a pin right in the middle, so that's how you can line it up dead center so it tows well. And get it on nice and snug so I don't lose the trailer again. I think that's it. That's all there is to it. Very simple mechanism, but we can now haul sleds with both snowmobiles. That'll be good for next week because we're going to be hauling a lot of wood. We're going to get some wood delivered to the marina, and we're going to have to haul decent sized loads in. I'll have to put that on something solid, get a hammer and tap it down. That should do it. Just need a pin and we're good to go.
So I don't know if you guys have checked out, Caroline is doing some YouTube shorts lately, and hopefully she'll do a long video soon. And it's called Caroline and Matt Kimberly. Go check them out and give them a follow and a like. It's gonna be fun to follow their journey, and I'm excited for her to launch like her first video. When we were at the post office, a special package arrived, and I was so excited. It's from PEI. It was so sweet, even with a handwritten note, and it was all the little things that they love that is made on their island, Prince Edward Island. And they even thought of Lando with the beef liver bites. Look what your friends gave you. You want to try some? Yeah? Ooh. Oh my goodness, look at your face. Come here so everyone can see you. Come here. Sit. Paw. Good. Other paw. Good. Ready? Ooh, this is for Lando. Nope, down. Good boy. You have to be patient. You ready? Wait. 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 Okay. Good boy. Is that delicious? But I opened this up, and then I was like, I put it on the counter over there, and then I really started looking at it and reading, and what a nice gift. You guys, I really enjoy rubs and spices. The beef jerky, amazing, and it's Maritime Madness beef jerky. So everything's from their island. Like, I mean, it registered, but it didn't quite register until I set it out on the counter there. And I'm just so, like, this makes my day. Like, I don't think you understand how much little things like this mean so much to me. So thank you. And Lando has a new favorite, so now we're gonna have to be ordering this, I think, for him. Because, yeah, I've never seen him react like that before. I was wondering what smelled so good in the box, and it's all these amazing soaps. from the island there. And they're so fun. And they smell so refreshing. I think I'm gonna go take a shower.